Good evening, folks. Welcome back to the news at 6. At 26 years old, Boise State outside linebackers coach Zach Alley is one of the youngest assistant coaches in all of college football. He's also in tip-top shape, and he's also proof that the coronavirus knows no age limitations or restrictions. Earlier today, Alley detailed his personal experience with COVID-19 after testing positive just last week. Alley said last week he started to have trouble with his breathing due to a sharp pain in his chest and rib area.
In about a 24-hour period, I went from 0 to 100 and just got some sharp pain through my chest. And, got to a point that night where I was pretty short of breath and I couldn't breathe. And, thankfully, my girlfriend was like, no, we're going to the ER. And having gone in there, they were like, everybody in there was, thank God you came in. But like I said, I didn't think it was that big of a deal throughout the day. And next thing I know, I was like, all right, we probably need to go to the hospital. So I don't recommend it to anybody. It's definitely one of the worst pains I've ever felt in my life. So
Alley was surprised with how quickly the struggles developed for him last week.
As a young, healthy person, I didn't think it would, affect me as drastically as it did. I mean, my health deteriorated so fast.
He's now at home in self-quarantine and symptom-free, feeling much, much better.
I'm fine now. I feel, like I said, I felt perfect beforehand. 2 days later, I feel fine, absolutely fine again.
Thanks in large part to all of our wonderful medical heroes across the valley and nationwide.
I'll say this, man, our medical staff at St. Luke's killed it. Like, I would want that doctor to see me 100 times over again. Man, he was awesome, and they're doing a great job up there. That'd be the number one thing I'd say is I was taken back in probably 5 minutes from when I showed up. They took great care of me, got me situated, had diagnosed everything, and I was able to go home kind of later that night.
Certainly good to see Zach doing healthy now. Now, two things to note. The first thing, Zach said he hadn't been in contact with any Boise State players or coaches over the last few weeks. Of course, a majority of the players are at home with their families right now. As for Boise State coaches, the Boise State coaching facility has been closed going back to last week. All the coaches on staff have been working from home. The other thing he noted, we asked him if he had any idea how he contracted the virus. He said, "That's the scary thing. The only time I've left my house is to go to the grocery store."